next, a heavyweight collision between Dustin the Diamond Porier and Kimbo Slice. All right, DC, here he is, the one, the only. Don't call him Kevin Ferguson. He, of course, is Kimbo Slice. And when you're talking about mixed martial arts and its footprint in the United States of America, Kimbo Slice is a guy who deserves a lot of credit for this mass expansion, at least in my mind.
Absolutely, because when Kimbo Slice fought, people tuned in. From The Ultimate Fighter to his days outside of the UFC, some of the biggest TV ratings we've ever experienced are attributed to Kimbo Slice. He's a guy that people just want to see. From the backyard brawls to the octagon, Kimbo Slice is very special.
And probably the nicest guy you would ever want to meet.
He don't look like it.
When that octagon door closes.
He doesn't look like it, but he is a great guy.
So you got Ron Guidry, Louisiana Lightning. You got Daniel Cormier, the two-division UFC champion. But now Dustin Porier, on the strength of a UFC interim lightweight title, has a key to the city of Lafayette. And he will try to add to his significant legacy in this spot here tonight.
The king of Lafayette, Dustin Porier. He loves that city, and he embodies everything that the city stands for.
Yeah.
He's tough. He's durable. He's a guy that is looking for a fight. And in the fight with Max Holloway to win the title, you saw that he's willing to go through anything to accomplish his goals. A truly special athlete is Dustin Porier.
And it's amazing to think where he was after that knockout loss to Michael Johnson in a main event in Hidalgo, Texas in 2016. Refocused, rededicated himself, and was able to produce a UFC title. All eyes on Dustin Porier as he gets back on the famed canvas here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting.
Ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. Classic matchup at striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw tonight.
Oh yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm.
Oh!
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh! Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Rock'em sock him out of the chute here.
Ooh, what a head kick.
Slice gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Huge block there. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done, he's done.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. So a strong candidate for some bonus for you. And Eddie Alvarez. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the best lightweights in the world, Dustin Porier, putting that status on the line yet again here tonight. Great frame for this lightweight division. It's amazing to think he had as much success at featherweight as he did. Long arms, good footwork, nice submissions as well. This is truly a 5-tool player.
Yes, he's one of the best fighters in the lightweight division, and it shows every time he steps foot in the octagon. In a victims list, that includes Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway. You know when you're looking at Dustin Porier that he is one of the best fighters in the UFC's lightweight division and has the frame to compete up, and he's shown that before he was a featherweight. So a guy that may compete over 3 weight classes over his UFC's career.
And we remind you, when he faced Max Holloway at UFC 236 for the interim lightweight title, Holloway came in with a 13-fight winning streak that Porier promptly ended that fateful night in Atlanta, Georgia.
Ladies and
ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so we got 2 classically trained strikers here. Any chance this fight actually goes to the ground?
This fight does not go to the ground. This one will be fought in the pocket. 2 guys will stand in front of each other. They will trade punches. They will trade kicks. It's going to be a classic matchup that you normally see inside of a ring. We did it in the octagon.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Oh, huge right hand! His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Effective strike there. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And they're exchanging leather early. Oh, big left hook there.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yeah? Yeah, he mixed it all up.
Nice job by Dustin Porier there. Sticks the target and then moves his head off the center line. Oh, can't do that in soccer, but it's allowed here. Nice trip to get the takedown.
Oh, great foot sweep right there. Got to the clinch, started manipulating the body, and the moment his opponent took a misstep, boom, tripped him right over the top. Great job.
Porier gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Great punch.
Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Now they're both throwing with power. Oh, straight right. 53 total strikes have landed for Dustin the Diamond Porier. Winded up on the right there to no avail. Alvarez's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, nice strike landed there by Porier.
Wow.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. And they separate. So a crowd-pleasing approach for him here in round 1. He has landed early, he has landed often, and this is really the aggressive approach. Oh!
Serve him up. Go get him.
Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt.
Jab hurt him a little bit.
Oh, single collar tie here. Right hand counter.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he's still standing after taking that punch.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. And able to...
Put it to sleep.
the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold. Coming up next, a heavyweight collision between Dustin the Diamond Porier and Cody Garbrandt. Well, they don't come a lot more popular around these parts than Cody No Love Garbrandt, the team alpha male staple and former UFC bantamweight king, trying to get back on the throne.
From the moment Cody Garbrandt stepped into the octagon, you understood that you were watching a future UFC champion. In his UFC debut, he knocked out Marcus Brimage, and then it was only up towards a title shot from that moment on. Realized that championship by beating one of the greatest bantamweights of all time in Dominic Cruz.
Might be the best athlete in this bantamweight division. Skill for skill, he'll try to put it all together here tonight and make a run back to the bantamweight title that he held when he beat Dominic Cruz, as you mentioned, back in 2016. So you got Ron Guidry, Louisiana Lightning. You got Daniel Cormier, the two-division UFC champion. But now Dustin Porier, on the strength of a UFC interim lightweight title, has a key to the city of Lafayette. And he will try to add to his significant legacy in this spot here tonight.
The king of Lafayette, Dustin Porier. He loves that city, and he embodies everything that the city stands for.
Yeah.
He's tough. He's durable. He's a guy that is looking for a fight, and in the fight with Max Holloway to win the title, you saw that he's willing to go through anything to accomplish his goals. A truly special athlete is Dustin Porier.
And it's amazing to think where he was after that knockout loss to Michael Johnson in a main event in Hidalgo, Texas in 2016. Refocused, rededicated himself, and was able to produce a UFC title. All eyes on Dustin Porier as he gets back on the famed canvas here tonight.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. Classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw tonight.
Oh yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm. It's a very comforting thought for both of these competitors.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh!
He needs to start looking.
Oh!
That hurt him a little bit.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Back to the feet.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Oh, how good is that Porier jab? He's got huge hands and certainly was able to find the home.
Oh!
Oh, connects with another uppercut. I'm surprised his opponent's head stayed on his body after that.
Won't go and take
Whoa!
Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh! And both guys really throwing with authority.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Garbrandt's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, right-left combo by Porier. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Nice job to land the kick to the body there by Porier.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Oh, hook to the head by Dustin Porier. So we call on the numbers here, DC. 39 total strikes have landed for Dustin the Diamond Porier. Garbrandt gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Clean with the right hook. Well, he's connected on a few hooks so far here in the round, and there it is again. So every time he goes back to the well with that hook, he seems to find the target.
He does a great job of finding the placement on that shot. It is a great weapon to have.
Oh! Whoa!
Oh my goodness!
Watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Dustin the Diamond Porier and Jose Aldo. Here he is, the owner of 4 famous burger locations throughout Brazil, but more saliently for this audience, the King of Rio, the former 2-time UFC featherweight champion, the one, the only, Jose Aldo Jr.
The only thing better than that hamburger is Jose Aldo's fighting ability. He can strike with anybody. The leg kicks, Jose Aldo has a combination that he's done from the start of his career. Left body shot, right leg kick, and nobody ever checks it. From the knockout of Jeremy Stevens on that beautiful liver shot to finish in Moicano, Jose Aldo has a resume that is unmatched by many, which is why people consider him the greatest fighter 145's ever seen.
Yeah, a lot of people buried Jose Aldo after the back-to-back losses against Max Holloway in 2017. He came back in a big way and has reestablished himself as a bona fide featherweight contender. All right, so here is Dustin Porier making the walk for yet another big UFC spot here tonight. UFC 236 was his coming out party, DC. He ended Max Holloway's 13-fight winning streak, and in a near-perfect performance in a lot of respects, was able to realize a UFC interim lightweight.
They say diamonds are forever, and so is Dustin Porier. It seems like he's been here the whole time. We've seen this young man grow up in the UFC. We saw him at 145 pounds have a ton of success, but we've truly seen him come into his own as he's going up to lightweight. He's become a UFC interim champion, and he's beaten guys like Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, and Max Holloway. One of the best fighters at 155 is Dustin Porier.
And with Dustin Porier and Daniel Cormier, safe to say that Lafayette, Louisiana has made a pretty good UFC footprint over the last few years.
I love it.
You ready?
All right, so we've got 2 classically trained strikers here. Any chance this fight actually goes to the ground?
This fight does not go to the ground. This one will be fought in the pocket. 2 guys will stand in front of each other. They will trade punches. They will trade kicks. It's going to be a classic matchup that you normally see inside of a ring. We get it in the octagon.
Bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. Oh!
Ooh, big shot land.
Again, the combinations have been there for him tonight. Oh, look at him land. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Good series. Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's getting lit up.
Oh, straight right. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh!
Oh! Oh! Gets up again here, but hurting. Guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Wow!
Look at that. Trouble's over. It's over. He's done. He's done. What a fight.
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched it.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart